Okay, here we go on like our fourth try or something like that. Just so you know, this is your poorly aging, sarcastic, PC witty gamer. My main computer went out and my backup was no good, and so I was down for about 10 days, and every time I've tried to come back, the videos haven't worked. Now I just tested, this should work perfectly, and this would be a wonderful way to come back with a brand new game, the game of the century. Let us start a new game.
I was born 87 years ago.
Shows in your face.
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor.
Wearing jewelry.
But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
None of us really are.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion.
We all have in the
beyond
previous
which
game.
no waking eye may see.
We all have seen it.
Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
No, not Doom. That's a different Bethesda game. Stay on this game. This game. Not Doom.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433.
Will this be on the test?
These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
How do you know this? Who made this? You didn't make this. Okay, you made the original. Yay! Now, because I played this 4 times, I can tell you I really like the visuals of it. I've had a couple of crashes, but yeah, so far it's been pretty good. The first crash was on the save game page. We could be Argonian. Let's go Argonian. Well, let's see first of all. This reptilian race, well suited for the treacherous swamps of its homeland, has developed natural immunities to poison. They can breathe underwater and are good at picking locks. Okay, let's randomize some appearance. That's not too bad, but let's see what else we can get. I'm not into the horns. Now, let's see what open stats means. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice to have that there. We're going to go with a Thorn Marsh Argonian. A young one. Now, here, I would like something to make myself, well, one, to make myself purple, or more green or something. I'm not into this color. I'm used to mods, understand? So I'd like different colors here, but you know, I can live with this. I'm very excited this game is out, and I've really enjoyed this game, by the way. So far, if it just would stop crashing, I think I could be happy with that. I don't think I want to change anything about these growths, so we'll leave that there. Oh, we're completely immune to poison. Okay. And we're capable of breathing underwater. We're good at picking locks. And we have increased intelligence. So this is a lot like me. I'm good at picking locks. And, of course, I'm very intelligent. Oh, I must enter a valid first name. So Argonians have weird names, so we're going to call this one Walks on Blistered Feet. And we will... I'm getting better at this. So my healing, I like to put under 5. No, I blew that one. That was my bad. Then under 6, I like to put whatever my primary attack spell's going to be at the time. I don't know about this clairvoyance. I've never messed a lot with clairvoyance, so we will put under 2. Obviously, we can mess with those later on if we want to. And there you go.
Hey, lizard.
Notice
must break your
he can
heart,
see us
huh?
even though we're
Being
supposed
so
to be
close to the water,
sneaking.
knowing you'll never get to swim again.
He's such a nice guy.
Know, sometimes when they let us in the yard, you can hear the sounds from the lake. The boats, the gulls, so close. No, you'll never get to swim again, Argonian. But don't worry, you'll be dead soon enough. That's right.
That's comforting.
You're going to die in here. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Okay. I'm going to just take off the wrist irons. There's no reason to have them. I'm just checking things out. I knew he wouldn't be totally nude, so that's good. I didn't want him totally nude, especially not on a G-rated channel.
My sons.
I do miss... No.
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this present
Okay,
doing
then why'd
here?
you ask?
This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
The watch usually
Never mind.
mixes
Get that gate
up?
open.
What is this?
Stand back,
a
prisoner.
DEI
We
hire?
won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Okay, I
No
shouldn't
sign
have
of
said
pursuit,
that.
sir. Stay
Good.
put, prisoner.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you.
Yeah, you probably got me
Let me
thrown
see
in
your
here.
face. You are the one from my dreams.
Pervert.
Then the stars were right. And this is the day.
This is
Gods
the day.
give me
This is the
strength.
day. There's only one God. Hey, strange old man. with a wrinkled face. What's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next.
Well, lucky
my
you.
blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
You notice he said it was by chance, because right now he's going to contradict himself.
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet.
Was it by
As for
chance,
what
or
you
did the
have
gods
done,
do it?
It does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
Try to not end your sentences in prepositions. You're supposed to be an emperor. One would think you went to the right schools and all of that. Ending a sentence in a preposition makes you look common. But it's nice that you have a full head of hair, since you sound like a guy that wouldn't have a full head of hair. Oh, I mean, who are you? Who? I really want to know. Who are you? Who?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
What should I do?
You will find your own path.
What's a path?
Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
I sure
Please,
hope
sire,
so.
we
I
must
paid a
keep
lot of money
moving.
for this game. Wow, I didn't know that did that. That
Better
would
not
have been
close this
helpful
one.
to know
There's no way to open it from the other
days
side.
ago when I was dying of hunger.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
So, obviously I missed the mods that I've been playing with for like 19 years, especially a carry everything mod. That's the main one I miss right now, and I don't know whether this game will ever have modding. But you can look around. It looks gorgeous. That's the only cheat mod that I could think of that I ever really
Close
used.
up left. Protect the Emperor.
The captain's down. This ends here.
Most of the mods I use make it harder to play, or
Are you all right, sire?
they add people, companions,
She's dead.
lands,
Sorry, sire.
merchants, buildings, something like
Could
that.
they be waiting for us? It's here.
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't
Yeah.
worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
That's not what
They
I
won't be
heard.
the first to underestimate the blades.
A lot of roaches
I'll take
running
point.
around.
Let's move.
I thought this was supposed to
You
be a
stay here,
fantasy
prisoner.
game.
Don't try to follow us.
Nothing fantasy about having a bunch of roaches after me. Rats. I think it looks terrific. They didn't just up the resolution or something like that. They obviously redid whole areas, but they didn't make them, you know, substantially different to where you wouldn't recognize them or something. I like light armor, so it's an easy way to start. When you're doing archery in Oblivion, you have to grab the bow and the arrows. Most other games know that you want arrows if you're holding a bow, or they know that you want a bow if you're holding arrows, so you only have to do one of those two things. So the reason I like to have a mod that lets me carry as much as I want is I want to build up my mercantile skills and things like that. And I really hate the idea of leaving anything at the scene of a fight. So if I defeat somebody, I feel like I want to take everything they have and then sell it off, make a profit off of it. But this game has always been more realistic than that. And in all Bethesda games, the first mod I get tends to be a mod that permits me to carry as much as I want. Wow, I'm really doing badly. There you go. Well, his enemy AI wasn't very good. I think it looks terrific. It plays well. I saw Bethesda's little podcast about it earlier today while I was downloading it. Even though I have a extremely fast internet connection, it took a very long time to download. And I think it's because people kind of knew when it was going to drop. And so they got in on it as soon as possible. And so I don't know the numbers or anything like that. I haven't seen anything about that, but I would assume millions of people were accessing those same servers and trying to download it. So I needed something to do while I was waiting to be able to play it. I guess I should say I bought the deluxe edition as well. And the reason why is because I love this game, but I also knew that I'd be streaming it for you. I bought this game when it came out, the original, and that was on PC. And I bought it on Xbox 360. And I bought other versions when they've come around. Not other console versions, because I don't have any other consoles. But like if there was a GOG version, which I don't remember whether there was, then I would have bought the GOG version as well. And I had about, I think, 7,200 hours into it just on Steam. So just on the PC, just one version of it on the PC when this launched today. I play it heavily modded. But mainly just to add new adventures and things like that. I love how it looks. The play itself is fairly satisfying. There's new menus and all of that. I have a lot of questions about it. I haven't gone through any help menus to see if they would have the answers yet, because I want to play it. And because of that downtime, that 10 days or so that I couldn't even use any computer, I was fairly anxious to get just something online, you know, on my channel again, because it's been a while and I don't want people to think that I gave up on the channel, that it's a dead channel or anything like that. And it looks like this is working really well. And I point that out just to say, if this works, I think this would be a great way to start the comeback on YouTube. So just so you know, I created the YouTube channel about 3 weeks or so before the computer went down and I had like 25 subscribers. And then once I did come back after the 10 days, I've been having glitches and all sorts of problems. So the videos I would make either wouldn't have sound, or they wouldn't have video, or the video wouldn't be good enough to upload. I've shot about 40 hours worth of video of various games that didn't work out. That's why I had to scrap all of that footage. The idea of the channel is just to share the love of gaming. I might play games a little differently than you do, or maybe I'll play a game that you've never played, and so it would give you an idea of what the game's like, so that you could decide for yourself if it's something you'd be interested in playing. And I imagine there might be some people that will be asked to buy a game for somebody. And that somebody might be a parent or an uncle or an aunt or whatever, and they might want to know what kind of content that game had. They might come and watch too. I do think, because it's important to kind of know your audience. And so I do think my primary audience will be gamers, and I imagine that some of them will come here to watch me play games that they play themselves. And I hope that I don't play it the way you play it, at least not all the time. I hope I have some gameplay ideas that you haven't tried, so that you can look at them. Maybe you'll go, yeah, that's a terrible way to play it, or you might go, hey, that's something I might want to try. As you see, I'm primarily a magic user. When we get to class selection and all of that, you'll see it really come into focus. I will say, especially since we're new, if you get anything out of this at all, it'd be very helpful if you were to share the link with other people, your friends, your enemies, social media. Of course, like and subscribe. Leave non-threatening, non-profane comments down below. Watch videos all the way through. The longer you watch, videos, the more YouTube is likely to recommend them to other people. And if you go from one video on the channel to another video on the channel, well, the algorithm takes that into consideration as well.
You find a defensible spot and protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards?
Here they come
We
again!
need to get the Emperor out of here.
Here they come again.
Take them down! Damn it, it's that prisoner again. Kill him. He might be working with the assassins.
No, no, don't kill him. Since they're talking about us.
As you wish, sire. Come closer. I prefer not to have it come.
I don't know if this is new for this game, but these things he's saying right now, I've never heard him say before, but I've never come up into this area before today, and so I don't know if this is new to this game or whether he was always saying them if you got in that particular area.
Don't be afraid. My guardians will not harm you.
Well, they won't help you.
Don't be afraid. My guardians will not harm you.
Yeah, you already said that. Will your roaches?
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How
You
can
promised not to
explain?
tell.
Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I'm not on good terms with the gods, especially since I'm a monotheist, so I only believe there's one god, and it's not any of the ones you worship.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my
You're
course
not
by the
listening.
cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire,
Sparks?
and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which
Spock?
sign marked your birth.
Dude, Spock was on the different Star Trek show. He was on the first Star Trek show. You were on a different Star Trek show. Without hair, I might remind you. Okay, I don't want to go... I don't want to go Atronach because of the Magicka regeneration is halted. I did that before, and I didn't like it. So I'm probably just gonna like be, I don't want a weakness to magic, so probably a thief or a mage, and I'll just go mage. I know that's boring, but
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death,
what's a
a
path?
necessary end, will come when it will come.
Yeah, everything comes when it will come, moron. Are you sure you're not, like, an imposter? Because I heard there was an imposter emperor before. Nice, you know, clothes. Oh, you want me to say something? What about me?
Your stars are not mine.
Obvious.
Today the mage shall light your way on the paths of glory.
Can you see my fat?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death.
I was
But
talking
in your
about me.
face, I behold the sun's companion, the dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
What's a heart? This is kind of silly to ask because I can see how big your waist is, but aren't you afraid to diet?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not
There
the
you go
hour.
with doom again.
In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death.
Let's
to
stick
face
one
my
Bethesda
apportioned
game
fate,
at a time.
then fall.
One Bethesda game at a time, okay? No more talk of doom. Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Pot?
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
Dude, I'm already over encumbered, and I'm not into the beard and mustache. Tell me something about Uriel Septim, although I know you won't.
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
Yeah, so you didn't really tell me anything about him. I asked you about him, and you made it about yourself, and your eyes are weird, by the way. Tell me about the Blades.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
It's probably the beard.
Stick close and let us do our job.
And by the way,
We'll be
why
all right.
are you handing me things to carry? Don't you know I'm already over encumbered? How is it, by the way, that these people do not know who's behind the assassination attempts? I mean, everybody that we kill along the way is wearing Mythic Dawn hoods and Mythic Dawn robes. They're wearing a uniform, people.
Protect the Emperor!
Protect the Emperor!
I don't even know where he is, and there's a
For
lot
the
of roaches
Emperor!
around.
Mercy on you.
My sneak skill has been raised. to
Prisoner,
15.
help the Emperor!
I would if I could get there in time. If he'd wait to get assaulted until I could get there, that would be helpful. See, I'm over encumbered. People keep giving me stuff to carry.
God's blood.
Oh, I can't go over there because I can't jump. Dudes, wait up. I mean, I figure if I'm already over encumbered, I'm not going to get more over encumbered by looting more bodies, so I might as well loot the bodies. I did think about cheating. So in case you were wondering, the cheat code I tested from previous Bethesda games did work.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look. Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers.
So like if you do the tilde and the TGM, it will toggle the God mode. I don't think that gate's gonna let you through, dude.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What did I tell
What
you?
about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Quit yelling. Yeah, this place looks perfectly safe.
They're behind us.
I'm sure
Wait here,
no
son.
assassinations will happen
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him. You thought we'd go down easy? For the Emperor!
That would be easily. Learn how to use proverbs. I mean, not proverbs, adverbs. If I'm going to make fun of somebody for not using words right, I need to use words right.
I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants.
Who's that?
He must not have the Amulet of Kings.
What amulet?
Take the amulet,
what
give
are you
it to
talking
Joffrey.
about?
He alone knows where to find my last son. Find
Joffrey?
him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
I'm more worried about the flaws of Oblivion.
Stranger, you chose a bad...
No. Talos, save us.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I failed.
Yeah, you failed. It
The
was the
Blades
beard.
are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
I never saw it. I think probably you stole it. Oh, I don't have that option. The Emperor, he may have given it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
It's a wedding present, actually. Okay, you're not buying that? Listen, your eyes are kind of weird, especially for a brand new game. So, go get them fixed somewhere. He said I must take it to Jeffrey.
Joffrey?
Jeffrey!
He said that? Why?
There's another hair.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the
Jeffrey.
one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
In the city of Coral, challenging the eye. How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
The sewers?
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced pilgrim. Am I right?
You could not be more wrong. Now you'll see kind of how I choose to play these games. So, intelligence, not intelligence, personality and luck. And then my major skills, destruction, restoration, light armor, mercantile, speechcraft, sneak, and armor. Now, this requires some explaining. I'm not an adventurer, especially not at the beginning, and I'm certainly no hero. So I'm not one of these guys that gets in there with a little dagger or something like that and tries to get you between the ribs. I stay back, hurl magic at you, and if I run out of magic, then I fling arrows at you. I'm a coward. I don't want to get up close in combat.
Really? I would never have guessed.
Of course
Still,
not.
I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
Well, did your beard tell you that? After the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take
Jeffrey?
no chances. but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
No, I'm a little deaf in this ear.
Take it easy. You'll be fine. I know this is a lot to take in all at once. No one's more surprised than me that I'm sending an escaped prisoner off with the Amulet of Kings. But the Emperor trusted you for a reason, and I trust the Emperor. The Amulet of Kings must get to Joffrey at Wayne Priory. He'll know what to do with it. Joffrey should know how to find the heir the Emperor spoke of. The amulet must reach Emperor Uriel's heir so a new emperor can be crowned.
It's not that I really care, but, you know, you have nice armor and all that, so what about you? What will you do, since you won't be accompanying me and helping me out, even though I'm the guy that has no combat skills, no skills whatsoever, and this quest you're sending me on could save the world if I were able to complete it.
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Blades. So now you kind of know how I like to play, and you can see this game is beautiful. I like to sneak around. I like to hurl things at people. And I like doing the same in this game. Now this normally in the other game would be when all the DLCs would pop up, you know. Vile Lair and Mehrunes Day. I don't remember what they were. Even though I was playing this game just a few weeks ago, the heavily modded version of the other one. And by the way, I had graphic mods on it and everything like that, and got it to look pretty good. But this does look better, and it sounds better, and this I would say is a bang-up job. At least that rat didn't have any genitals. It's important to keep this channel PG. I mean G. Not PG. Try and pay attention. Now this video is kind of long. I'm just trying to get to the end of the sewers in the first video, so it kind of feels coherent. And remember, this is a newish channel. I've done my best to provide a lot of content, a lot of different content, and I'm hoping that as the channel grows, we'll get a personality. And by personality, I don't mean me, I mean we'll find out what people like the most, and if it's something I like and can do, we'll do that. I literally have more than 2,800 games on my PC. So there's a wide variety of things, and if you look at the backlog of games that I've uploaded videos, you'll see that I've tried to show a good variety. I think the only kind of game I wouldn't do a video of would be an adult game. Where's the crab I just killed? There it is. And the main reason for that is that YouTube wouldn't allow the footage anyway. I mean, I'm not that interested in doing that kind of video, but I'm saying even if I did, YouTube would just strike it down. The mods I was using made Oblivion look spectacular before. But you know, I was running like 400 mods and they made things unstable. And I'm not saying this game is perfectly stable. I've had issues. But this is better looking than what I was running a few weeks ago. And it's all under one roof. It's all part of the main game. So I would assume that means it's more likely to be more stable than a 2006 game running 400 mods. I don't know, that's just my my guess. So if you want to help us out, subscribe, like the video, give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, your enemies, social media, hand it out on street corners to strangers. Leave comments below to get the conversation going. Watch full videos and then watch the next video. The more of the video you watch, the more likely YouTube is to suggest it to somebody else. And so I think I'm just gonna I'm going to cut the first video right here, and then I'm going to shoot another one right after it, and so this one will be uploaded today, and the next one will be uploaded tomorrow, and like that, so that we can get a daily, you know, to get a schedule of videos going again like it used to be before the computer gave out.